Why does every quadrant hate centrists? Simply put, centrism is boring. Centrism is reasonable. It is a reasonable position that the vast majority of politically active people hold. The four quadrants of the political compass, however, allow for people to escape from the tediousness of real politics into a caricature. The politics of the internet are a politics of cartoons, exaggerated viewpoints and ideas that have no relationship to the lived reality. Something I read in an old 90s book on the internet was that there are no incentives to not hold extremist political views online. The internet removes the users from the great weight of reality and responsibility. It allows for ideas to change from day to day without any real sense of transformation or growth. All online politics are child's play. Pre-packaged identities and characters clearly defined teams that allow for amusing conflict. The only real threat is the reintroduction of reality in the form of doxing. But over time, I think even this will change. When it becomes clear that a huge majority of young people today are extremists with lily livers. In the words of Paul Valery, your ideas are terrifying, and your hearts are faint. Young people can spend a week advocating extreme racism, fascism, and the next week convert to Islam. After that, they determine that they are in fact libertarians, then communists, and so on. This is an effortless transformation, because it exists outside the realm of accountability. What happens when you take the red pill? When you realize the truth of any given ideology? What does it do to you? When Neo took the red pill, his life and material conditions were altered in a fantastic way. He became a hero and a god. When we take the red pill in the form of a YouTube video, online post, meme, brief Discord conversation, or whatever, nothing changes. This raises the important question: what is the real difference between the material existence of anyone in the four quadrants of the political compass? They all likely eat the same food, play the same video games, and use the same websites. Rather than the violence and activism that characterized political ideologies of the 20th century, today the majority of ideologies function solely as meme machines. They produce hot takes and cause amusing arguments. Nothing more. Perhaps the real tragedy of this play politicking is that these positions subject all life to an almost autistic form of ideology, incapable of grasping the nuances of human existence and the individual. This move away from the center, or the real, is a move toward the digital. Children who were sheltered, or found more comfort online than in the real world, have fallen victim to information hazards. These ideologies don't allow for a greater expression of ideals. They only make one antisocial, anxious, and further isolate them from those who live. Because man has been reduced to a statistic, because individuality has been harnessed for economic and political gain, because community has been eroded, because people starve, because our lives are meaningless, extreme political ideologies, which each hold brilliant solutions to the very real problems of life, have become very attractive. The truth is that we are individuals, and we must live. Only through life can we find the answers to these problems. The internet is always a tool for distancing oneself from reality, and memes are the perfect buffer. Go outside, and as always, remember,